Alright guys, welcome back. We got Alliance War Season 26, War number 2. We got ourselves 12 fights, 11 solos, 1 poorly executed fight, and we'll just call it a bad decision there. And other than that, everything works out pretty well. We're on Path 5 and 9 as usual. On Path 5, we're starting off against this Black Widow Deadly Origins with Ebb and Flow Knockdown with Nick Fury. This one is pretty easy. I'm pretty happy evading either one of Black Widow Deadly Origin specials, but if I can, I'd rather push to a special 2 because I can counter that one. So you can see here, I can go back off after that last dash in. I can go in and counter that one, no problem. So I'll always pick the special 2 there over the special 1. Knock her down again, and as she dives in there towards me, she's dead. Next, I got a Darkhawk, also Ebb and Flow knockdown. See why he's here. Normally you don't want to knock down Darkhawk, but with Magneto, you don't have to worry about the auto block. You don't have to worry about him healing. You literally have to worry about nothing. Magneto just shuts down Darkhawk, no problem. So we'll just do the old parry heavy game and take him down as fast as we can. Now again, I'm always trying to load up, like look ahead of my path, see what I need to bring and who can I take. And I just you'll see I had one fight that I really should have let somebody else in my section of the map take, but we'll get there in a second. But yeah, here we go. We finish off Darkhawk, no problem. So here's the fight here. We have this Airwalker. Now I looked at Airwalker and I saw that he's hashtag metal. Problem is this node is crumbling armor, force of will, footloose, and kinetic transference. So I know that he gains power, so okay, I'll throw in an invulnerability boost just in case he gets to a special 3. And I'm hoping that the magnetism is going to take away the unstoppable. And I've had that before in the past, and it's just it pretty much just triggered every single time. I don't think there was a single time where it didn't, and I just got myself into a pretty bad hole here, because I was really hoping that the magnetism was going to be the thing that was going to go in my favor, but again, probably a nullified champ or a slow champ would have been much better suited for this Airwalker. And there I probably should have just held on to my special 3, but that was also a poor decision. So here, he goes to a special 3. I've got the indestructible charge on, so I'm feeling, at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm at 100%. He's at 50%. So let's just do this again, and we'll be good. But right after this one, he gets that unstoppable again from Footloose. He goes right into another special because he's always gaining power. He's got that 2 specials in a row. So now I'm just really stuck in the corner here, and I don't want. And he hits me with a heavy that takes away one of my charges. There I get I am able to evade it. I use the special 2 just to get some distance here, and I really don't get myself back into this fight at all. I just get stuck in the corner and just sitting there regretting my decision for this fight in the first place. So very annoying, but yeah, definitely wouldn't be doing this one again if I have the choice. Last war, I learned from my mistake what I would do next time. This time I know what I would just not do, which would be this fight altogether. So here I still had the invulnerability boost active, so I just healed up Magneto. I needed him for a couple more, at least 2 more fights. So I healed him up anyways. I had the invulnerability boost still on, like I said. So here I'll just take another special 3 from Airwalker over here. And at least the animation's pretty cool. And then that's fine, so I'll take him down. So that's definitely a poor decision. I would not suggest this matchup in the future. All right, but okay, let's hop on to Path 9 here. We have Morningstar and then a Havoc. on the hazard shift parts. I brought in Colossus, boost up a little bit. Colossus is perfect here. You just have to, you can only hit during the incinerate phase, not during the poison phase. And this fight is super easy. I don't have to worry about the bleeds with Morningstar. I don't have to worry about the incinerates here. I just have to worry about the poisons. So I'm just going to back off during the poison phase here. Just wait it out. Then we'll get back into the parry heavies. Build up our specials. I think I'm looking for a special 2 here, ideally. Got a nice evade on Morningstar special 2. Now again, we're just going to wait out the poison. And then we're going to try and get off a nice special 2 here. No crits, but almost down. There we go. Next we got Havoc, I believe. Yep. We got Havoc on. Now here's Hazard Shift, but this one has, what is it? Power Focus 1 and Resistor. The Resistor is very annoying because after a few hits, then he's going to have like 10 physical resistance for like buffs for the entire fight. So it's kind of annoying, and I'm not a reparry guy, so I ended up trying to, I wasn't once I got to 10, once he has the 10 stacks of physical resistance, my hits aren't doing much. So in order to get the Fury, I need to get off some parries or some stuns in another way. So I figure, okay, well, I'm not getting any luck with any parries, and I'm not a reparry guy, so I figure at a certain point, I throw a... at first, I was waiting to build up a special 2, and again, without the parry and then heavy into the special 2, the special 2 is not going to do a heck of a lot of damage. So let's see what it does on its own here. Again, it's not going to do like the crazy numbers. So what I want to try and do is at a certain point I throw the special 1 and I try to get the stun on the special 1 and then get a heavy after that to get the big crits on the heavy. So here it just becomes a little bit of a long fight against this Havoc. But here at a certain point, there we go. We start throwing off the special 1, get the stun, and then a nice heavy there to get the Fury. So again, just pounding into his block to keep our spacing. But just trying to be really careful that we're not intercepting when he's in the poison phase, but that we're actually just hitting into his block. Here we go, back into the incinerate phase so we can attack in. There we go again, get the special 1, trigger the stun, and then heavy on the stun to get the extra Fury. So not too bad. Once I figured that out, I'm like, okay, fine, I can get enough damage in to finish off this fight. But definitely can be annoying. I think I've had him on the first of these 2 fights here, but not this. I don't believe I've had him on this second one. Again, it's a little bit of a slow one here. We got to kind of there we go, bait another heavy. Now we can attack in during the incinerate phase. Again, chain in the special 1. There we go. Evade that special 2 nicely, and then I normally like attacking in after the special 2. Here he had the poison up, and I think in the end I take a tiny bit of poison damage, but this is really the only 2 fights I had Colossus slotted for, so it doesn't really matter as long as I get the solo. So there we go. With a couple more hits, and he's down. Here we go. Throw that heavy. Okay, there I thought that might have killed him. Instead, I took a little bit of poison damage, hit into his block. Let's go, cat intercept, and he's down. Perfect. Okay, now we're back on to path 5. So we got Stryfe, who is also hashtag metal on Ebb and Flow Intercept. I got my Magneto. He's boosted back up. And again, we don't have to... I didn't really worry about intercepting him at all. I just went in and he'll throw the special one. He goes invisible, like he gets the invisibility, but I don't care. Magneto can't miss with the magnetism, so doesn't bother me at all. Magneto just a super great counter for this Stryfe fight. Again here, I think I do build up to a special 3. Try and get those prowess stacking. Get off a nice big special 3. And let those bleeds do their work. Alright, he's down to like 14% here. There, I kind of mistimed my parry for a second. But that's okay. We're still good. Almost down here. One more parry. Combo, special 2. And he's down. Next, we got an I-Bomb. We've had this fight before. This one is the wonderful Ebb and Flow Intercept Redoubled Determination. So here you'll see the beginning of the fight. All I want to do is I want to get my infection up. So I am just going to parry. I'm not even going to do a single hit until I have the infections up. Now that the infections are up, even that, I'm just going to do a couple heavies, maybe 1 or 2 hit combos. And I just want to make sure that I'm consistently keeping up as many infections as I can. And I do not want to throw a special 1 because it'll take away my infections. Special 3 would bump up my health a little bit and do a nice little power drain. But what I like to do here is I like to get the special 2 off when it's close to like 0 bars of power, like less than half a bar of power. Then go ahead, parry, drop the special 2. It helps keep up the infection and get some nice damage going as well. Like there, we get a nice special 2. Again, I'm really not worried so much here about the ebb and flow intercept part of the node. I just know from the past experiences that I'm going to be doing enough damage between my hits and the consistent degen that and I don't think Immortal Abomination ever like the last few times I fought this, I don't think he's gotten off a single special. It literally just it's awesome. But as long as you play it slow and know that it's going to be a little bit of a long fight, but you just want to stay consistent with it. But Warlock is just too good against this Immortal Abomination. So again, just keep up the parry game, special 2s, and he's almost down. There he goes. Next, we want to continue the Magneto train. We're going right up with Dr. Doom. Here, it's also redoubled determination and crumbling armor. Here, the only thing is if I have to keep track of the magnetism sometimes takes down the aura when he throws his special 1. So I just have to be careful that when he does throw his special 1 that I'm keeping track of his aura. So there he does trigger it. So I got to be a little bit careful. So I'm just going to do like parry, 1 or 2 hit combos. Just once the aura is down, I'll go back into my parry heavy game. I don't want him to resist it. So there again, he triggers the aura a second time. continue up with the parry heavy game. Now, I'm going to try and get off my special 3, but I have to remember about the redoubled determination here. Because when he has all those bleeds on him, then he's going to get a lot of power gain. So I have to be extra careful there to kind of back off and just kind of let him take the bleed damage. But don't hit him too hard. Again, try and bait out that special. I don't want to push him to 2 bars of power. That I definitely would prefer not to. Now he's throwing his special 1 consistently, but we've got the aura isn't proccing, and that's perfect. So that's great here. No aura again. There the aura comes back, so I got to be a little careful. There I triggered a shock. Now I definitely need to back off and make sure the aura is not there. I get off that special 2. It's not really doing too much. So I'm just going to build up to a special 3 again. Again, nice evades on the special 1 for this fight. Taking a lot of chip damage, but not really too concerned. I don't think I needed Magneto for any other fights this war, so this was the last one for him. Again, we're just going to keep building up, and I think we throw a special 3 to finish him off. Again, I'm trying not to speed up the fight so that you get the full fight here. I know sometimes the guys don't like it if the fights are sped up too much. So I try to keep them at regular speed, but I'm also trying to keep the videos below half an hour because I'm doing so many fights that I know that I don't want to make it too quick. I don't want to rush through it, but I also at the same time I want the full speeds. All right, we're back on the path 9. We got this wasp on window of opportunity stun, 1 eye open. So my goal here is just to bait her heavy attacks and only attack in when the that timer is on cooldown. I don't want to attack in when there's a chance that she can evade and put the shocks on me. So I'm just going really conservative here in terms of playing Wasp. Let her go in and just make sure that we can bait those heavies and bait special 1s, because after the heavy or the special 1, then there's that window where she cannot auto-evade and put the shocks on you. So that works out no problem here. I actually brought in Doc Ock thinking that I might have another fight later on that I want to use with him, but didn't end up getting the chance to. Someone else took the fight I was thinking of, but maybe we'll get it next time. We'll if it shows up, then we'll do it. But here we got, I brought in Torch specifically for this Ebony Maw. Throw the pre-fight on and just don't parry, and we're good. So just melts down in a matter of seconds. So that is fantastic. There we go. 19 hits, is that all it takes? There we go. So that Ebony Maw is down in 19 hits. Now we jump back onto the main account. We go into the boss circle. We got this Sasquatch with the Vigorous Assault and the extra healing. So again, this fight here, I just want to make sure, similar to the Immortal Abomination fight, I want to keep my infections up the entire fight. Because when he gets to his last 30%, where his healing flies up, I don't want to have to deal with that extra healing at least the infections can mitigate it here. Also, this is a Protect Global, and I'm an extra large champion, so when I do knock him down, I don't have to worry about Protect triggering. So even if I am boosted up and I'm doing a lot of damage, every time I knock him down, I don't have to worry about Protect. Again, if you've ever fought Sasquatch, you just have to watch out for his Wrath phase. And when he goes into Wrath, you can still bait his heavy attack, even though it has the unstoppable timer. It goes down just in time for you to counter that. You can see right there, I bait the heavy and I still have time to attack it afterwards. Definitely not after that special one. But here I'm just basically backing off. Now I can go ahead and parry again. And I think the only thing is later on in this fight, it was going fantastic. And I think I parried and tried to go parry directly into a special 2 and my timing was off. I should have gone parry, hit, like light attack or medium attack, then special 2. But trying to go straight into the special 2, I think I basically got blocked and took a counter. I did survive, but that was just a little annoying. I got to be careful that sometimes the stun duration can be pretty short if you're not paying attention or you're trying to do something else. So I think there is going to be one spot where I parry. There I parry heavy. Here I tried to go into the special 2 and got blocked there. So that was really annoying. He put the rupture on me. Now I'm taking some damage over time. I'm a little bit annoyed at myself for this one, but I'm like, okay, this is the last fight for Warlock that I need. So I'm just gonna make sure that I finish this one off nicely. So again, here we're gonna go and drop that special 2 on him. This time mid combo, and he's almost down. The infections are up, so that healing is doing nothing, and he drops. Last but not least, we've got this hit monkey on, what is it here? We got Brute Force, Spry, and Limber. So my buddy Rainman here put the White Magneto pre-fight on, so now I can bring in a hero champ like Nick Fury in this case. And the goal here is just to do damages from the bleeds, and not to worry, and just bait special ones that I'm comfortable with. The goal is to not throw any specials, and I was telling myself the whole time, don't throw specials, and then I throw one special too, so then I have to back off and wait for his timers to go down, because when you knock down Hit Monkey, that's when he becomes a problem. But he was nicely throwing his special 1. So here I threw that special 2, but I didn't really need that. So now he had that evade. I don't want him to evade and get power gain. So I'm just going to, now his timers are gone. So I can go ahead and I'm just back to my short combos with Nick Fury and baiting and evading his special 1. And this is the last fight for me for War number 2. So 12 fights, 11 solos, 1 unfortunate decision that I will not be doing again. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.